Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOC Shannon Beador confirms her fate on show. RHOC star Shannon Beador has confirmed her fate on the show. She started in season 9, having been introduced through Heather Dubrow. A lot has been thrown at her, especially in season 18, so what is next for her, and will she be sticking around? Keep reading for more details. Since Shannon Beador joined RHOC, she has faced a lot of ups and downs. Her husband, David Beador, had an affair and they tried to work through it. Unfortunately, too much damage had been done, so they filed for divorce. Shannon also struggled in her friendships with Vicki Gunvalson and Tamra Judge, which were constantly hot and cold. Luckily, she found happiness and love all over again with John Jansen and started a new business, but she claimed that she was taking care of him financially. He also appeared to be very controlling, and they split up at the end of season 17. After the reunion, Shannon was involved in a DUI hit and run, which led to an arrest. This was an all-time low for the mother of 3, and then she learned that John Jansen was in a new, very public relationship. He started dating RHOC alum Alexis Bellino. At the same time, Shannon's friendship with Tamra Judge crumbled. Yet Tamra became very close to Alexis, who was soon announced as a friend on season 18 of RHOC. She and Shannon came to blows while John sued her for $75,000. Now that this extremely rough season is over, will Shannon come back? She had previously noted that she would not want to be there if Alexis Bellino were to return. According to Us Weekly, Shannon Beador is clarifying her prior statement. She is not going anywhere regardless of who's cast for season 19. Shannon did go back to where everything started, and it was the Viall Files. I was on Nick Viall's podcast, and he said, "What will you do if Alexis is back on the show?" And my answer was, I'm not filming with Alexis ever again. If they choose to bring Alexis back on the show, enjoy, but I'm not filming with you. However, that did not mean she was done with the entire show, just Alexis. I've never said I'm not coming back. I might have done that in my 3rd or 4th year, and I've never done it since. I'm grateful for the job. I am. Oh, absolutely I am. I'd be grateful to come back. Alexis Bellino joined the RHOC season 18 reunion in part 2, which aired on Thursday, November 14th. She and Shannon Beador went at it. Shannon reminded Alexis that she took her job 10 years ago and is still here. Meanwhile, Alexis is just a friend on the show and has no real job to speak of. Now, if Bravo opts to bring her back for another season, Shannon will simply stay away. But if Alexis Bellino comes back, sorry, not gonna be around her. Keep in mind that no contracts have even gone out for another season, nor has the show even been renewed just yet. So anything can and will happen, but all of the Shannon fans can relax as she confirms she is staying put. Do you want to see Shannon back for another season? More so, do you want Alexis back or are you done with her? Let us know in the comments and watch part 3 of that RHOC reunion Thursday, November 21st on Bravo. Shannon Beador, one of the most polarizing and memorable faces on the Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, has finally broken her silence regarding her fate on the hit Bravo series. After months of speculation, fan theories, and cryptic social media posts, Shannon took to her platform of choice to share the truth. And true to her dramatic style, she did so with all the flair one might expect from a veteran housewife. The build-up. Over the last season, Shannon's life had been a whirlwind of ups and downs. From a DUI scandal that made headlines to her tense relationships with castmates like Gina Kirschenheiter and Heather Dubrow, Shannon's role in RHOC felt increasingly precarious. Fans debated whether her personal struggles and on-screen feuds were signs of a storyline that had run its course, or if they were the very reason she remained indispensable. In the reunion special, Andy Cohen asked the burning question, Do you think you're coming back next season? Shannon's response was elusive at best, leaving fans on edge. While some cast members, such as Tamra Judge, rallied behind her, others hinted that Shannon's future on the show might depend on her ability to rebuild trust with the audience and the network. Then came the announcement, posted via Shannon's Instagram in an elaborate, almost cinematic fashion. The video began with Shannon walking along a picturesque Newport Beach shoreline, dressed in her signature flowing kaftan, a glass of white wine in hand. "I've been through a lot this year," she began, her voice steady but tinged with emotion. "I've made mistakes, I've had my triumphs, and I've learned so much about myself and the people around me." After a dramatic pause, she dropped the bombshell, "I'm happy to say I'll be returning to the next season of RHOC." The camera cut to Shannon raising her glass in a toast to the ocean. "Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that I'm not done telling my story, and neither are you." Mixed reactions. Fans and fellow housewives immediately took to social media to share their thoughts. Tamra Judge posted an Instagram story with a picture of her and Shannon laughing during happier times, captioned, "Here's to another season of fun and a little chaos." Meanwhile, Gina Kirschenheiter posted a cryptic message that read, "Sometimes the past needs to stay in the past." The reactions weren't limited to Shannon's inner circle. Longtime RHOC viewers debated the decision in online forums. "Shannon deserves a redemption arc. She's been through so much, and it's clear she's working on herself," one fan wrote on Twitter. Another wasn't as supportive. "Bravo is rewarding bad behavior. She should have taken a season off to focus on her personal life." What led to the decision? Rumors of Shannon's return had been swirling for weeks, fueled by sightings of her filming with the cast in Newport Beach and a leaked email hinting at upcoming RHOC storylines. According to insiders, Shannon's storyline for the upcoming season will focus heavily on her journey of accountability and healing. Shannon knows she has a lot to prove, a source close to production shared. The DUI incident was a wake-up call for her, and she's been working closely with a life coach. The producers believe there's a compelling story in her taking real steps towards self-improvement while navigating her relationships with the other women. Additionally, Bravo executives reportedly saw Shannon as a vital part of the show's fabric. Love her or hate her, Shannon brings drama, authenticity, and humor. "She's irreplaceable in many ways," an unnamed producer explained. The season ahead. So, what can fans expect from Shannon in the new season? According to insiders, the focus will be on Shannon rebuilding her relationships with her co-stars, particularly Heather Dubrow, who has been one of her harshest critics. Heather and Shannon had a big falling out last season, but there's potential for reconciliation, the source revealed. Shannon wants to show she's capable of growth, and Heather, for all her bluntness, appreciates people who take accountability. Another significant storyline will be Shannon's renewed focus on her daughters. During her announcement, she emphasized how much they have inspired her to make better choices. "My girls are my world," Shannon said in the video. "They've stood by me, even when I wasn't my best self. This season, I want to show them, and the world, that I can be the mom they deserve." The cast reacts, of course. Not all of Shannon's castmates are thrilled about her return. Emily Simpson, in a recent podcast interview, hinted at unresolved tensions. "Shannon and I are in a weird place," Emily admitted. "I respect her decision to come back, but let's just say there are still a lot of things we need to address." Meanwhile, Taylor Armstrong, who had a relatively smooth relationship with Shannon, expressed cautious optimism. "I think Shannon coming back is a good thing. She's an open book, and that's what makes a great housewife, but she needs to bring her A game this time." Fan expectations. The news of Shannon's return has reignited excitement for the next season of RHOC. Fans are already speculating about alliances, feuds, and which cast members might align with Shannon versus those who will challenge her. Some are calling for a complete overhaul of the cast dynamics, with Shannon taking on more of a leadership role. Others are hoping for lighter, comedic moments to balance out the inevitable drama. "I just want Shannon to thrive," one fan wrote on Instagram. "She's been through enough. Let her have a season of wins for once." Shannon's final word. In a follow-up post, Shannon shared a heartfelt message with her followers. "I'm overwhelmed by the love and support I've received since my announcement," she wrote. "This past year has been one of the hardest of my life, but it's also been one of the most enlightening. I'm not perfect, I've never claimed to be, but I'm committed to growth, to love, and to living my truth. RHOC isn't just a show to me. It's been a journey, a messy, beautiful, and unpredictable journey. And I'm so grateful I get to keep sharing it with all of you." What's next for Shannon? While Shannon's return to RHOC promises plenty of drama, one thing is certain: she's not going anywhere quietly. Whether you love her or love to hate her, Shannon Beador remains an integral part of the Real Housewives universe, and she's ready to prove why. As filming for the new season kicks off, fans can only wait with bated breath to see how Shannon's next chapter unfolds. Will she redeem herself, or will the drama prove too much to handle? Either way, one thing's for sure: the Real Housewives of Orange County will never be the same.